election result must have come as a surprise, even to the party itself.
Who's the rude boy?
A friend of mine, isn't it? Where you going?
You know, I hope for your sake that laptop doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Why is this laptop so important to you?
It's photographs. Photographs I don't want to be made public.
You can delete them if you like. You really think I'd be stupid enough to leave pictures like that on my hard drive?
Somebody apart from you wants this laptop in a hurry. Who is it?
I need you to find out where this black kid lives. Curfew's more popular than we hoped, Richard.
What other extremely popular measures should we anticipate?
Why don't we bring the Enabling Act forward?
Well, the risk with that is that people think it goes too far too soon.
Well, now's the best time, while they're all on the back foot.
They killed Steve Tariq, all right? He got in their way so they snapped his neck.
Run! Let's run! If something on that laptop can destroy you, I'm not going to stand in its way.
Find somewhere to hide.
You think your father is such a saint? Well, he's not, Melissa. He really isn't a saint.
Aggressive lobbying has continued throughout the day for tonight's vote on the Enabling Act in the House of Commons. At the same time, there have been more defections from both Labour and the Conservatives to the Democratic Consensus Party. Prime Minister, I gather that a number of significant figures from previous governments are likely to appear in your new cabinet.
I want to use valuable experience from both sides of the so-called political divide. This is a time for unity, not recriminations. Consensus. Look, the Enabling Act is simply a means of speeding up the process of change and is categorically not setting any precedent. There's no need to be alarmist, John. British democracy is safe in my hands.
Just gonna make some coffee,
Don't you have scullery maids to do that for you? Oh, they'll be able to cover this up when I go on telly, won't they? Silly, really. I slipped in the shower too much champagne.
You'll knock 'em dead. This chat shows a great opportunity for us to show a softer side. You sure you want to do it?
Yeah. Started to get into the idea of being famous.
If your mother was alive, she'd do this kind of thing, but well, not this program in particular. But you're my first lady now. And the media's going to take much more of an interest, I'm afraid. But you're funny. And you're clever, and you're gorgeous.
No, I'm not your first lady, Dad. But I believe in you. And I am so proud of you. And I trust you.
You just be yourself. You'll be great. And the whole world is going to love you.
Thanks for coming.
If it's this serious, we should go to the police.
Tariq was about to give it back, but then Melissa just said run. There must have been something. There must have been some reason. I ran. I just ran. Me and Tariq hid for a bit, and he just gave me the laptop, and then he ran, so we got split up.
Why did you disappear and not even bother to call me?
Liz, I don't think you're paying attention. This is deep. I shouldn't even be dragging you into this.
Well, why are you here then?
I need somewhere to hide.
I thought I told you to stand up straight. Come on, kid. What's Max's number? What's his number?
It's Liz.
Hey. See, you claimed your right to wear skank clothes.
Max needs our help.
Max needs our help. Right, well, this is how it is, yeah? This is a collective, yeah? Yeah? So if you want our help, you're gonna have to contribute something yourself.
Bro, are you gonna help me or not? Because I ain't got time for all this intellectual cutting for us.
Yeah, I'll help you, bro. John Spears' laptop will do nicely.
It's just got nothing to do with you, man. I'm just looking for somewhere to hide.
Come on. You gotta be a little bit curious, eh?
There's a password.
That's all right. Passwords are easy.
I used to be a patient man. You have to be in politics. Plant your seeds and wait for them to grow. God knows I've waited. People think it's all happened suddenly. Of course it hasn't. I've been very, very patient. It's funny, the very moment when it was coming together, fireworks were going off. The self-satisfied pundits were pretending they predicted it, and then you come running along and threaten it all. You also have to be ruthless in politics. To get things done, you have to be ready to be disliked. You have to be able to recognize who's dispensable. Are you following this?
Okay, so what do you think we're looking for?
Maybe this ain't our business, man.
Come on, what are you so scared of?
Maybe it's private.
Not anymore, it isn't. Lissy. We're in.
Kid, just tell us your mate's number so we can give him a call. And you can go home. Is it really this important to you?
You see, what's happened is Max has realized the laptop is worth something, and you're pretty worthless.
Chalk and cheese, you and Max. The other one, he was probably your friend. The one who's dead.
Give me Max's number! Oh.
Come on, Max, you must have some kind of inkling as to what I'm looking for.
No? Yeah, but... Listen, you ain't gotta go looking through every kilobyte, all right? It's just some photographs.
What kind of photographs? How dirty are we talking? John Spears with some hookers? That could be pretty damaging. It's not exactly family values, is it?
How stupid are you?
Lissy. Melissa's in the photos. That's a tabloid feeding frenzy.
So we shouldn't then, yeah?
Max, I've met this girl, yeah? She's the kind who grows up thinking the world's there to serve her. I'm sure she can take care of herself.
I'm telling you, no.
Emails. Let's look through his emails. Here we go. RW. I reckon that's a PM himself. Video mail.
Have you seen the polls? We're going to do it, John. Congratulations on all your hard work. Turnout's expected to be less than 40%. You know, she might be the mother of all parliaments, but she's long overdue for a mercy killing.
What the hell does that mean?
It means we're in business.
Tri-cent meal.
Here's one.
Richard, I thought about what we should prioritise. We should go for a curfew on youth within the next few days. I think it'll be popular and should avoid controversy. The special unit will be ready immediately, but I don't think we should make that public.
Special unit?
Secret police, more like. What's this?
One more thing, John. If the majority is big enough, we should try to push the EA in the first week.
What's EA?
Enabling Act.
Yeah, it suspends the usual parliamentary procedure. They're voting on that tonight.
Yeah.
Our time is coming, Richard. But the more drastic policies need a year to 18 months at least. Let's get the public trust first. And then... who knows?
More drastic? What the hell have they got in store for us?
You know, John, we're witnessing the last gasps of what the 20th century called democracy. But it's not the 20th century anymore. This is it, John. Today, it's here. With any luck, general elections will be a thing of the past.
Right, Tariq, let's get this over and done with.
We should do a press release.
Send the rest out as attachments.
E-lists, national press.
Television.
Yeah, this is bring down the government stuff.
Max. Tariq, bro. Where are you? Tariq? Where are you?
Listen, I'm scared, man. Just bring the laptop, please.
What's going on? Are you all right? Tariq? Tariq?
I can't take it anymore, man.
Tariq, just tell me where you are.
Listen, I'm sorry for acting like such a puss. I'm sorry. All right, Max, I'm sorry.
I'm not playing games, Max. This has gone on long enough.
All right. Tell me where.
His mother's house. Well, Max at least seems like a sensible young man.
I want you guys to come up with some names, important people you think we should send this stuff to.
Sorry.
Hey, what are you doing? The stuff's gold dust, man.
I'll get my mate on safe, okay?
Don't you understand how important this is?
I don't care about your big bad world.
Oh, don't be such an idiot, man.
Get off!
Max!
You okay?
Yeah.
It's all right, Mrs. Abdullah. Tariq's coming home now.
Do you want a cup of tea, huh? Or some soup? Should I do you some soup? Huh?
Find anything interesting?
I couldn't give a toss about what's on your stupid little computer.
Lissy wasn't any help then.
Who?
I'm sure I don't need to tell you to stay out of my way. In fact, make me think you don't exist at all. And then you, or anyone you know, has nothing to be afraid of. By the way, you probably think that Melissa was trying to save your life last night. It's nothing to do with you. You see, it's just all a game to her. You don't count for anything, trust me. She was just trying to get her own back at me. She loves to torment me.
Free. Kid. Enjoy your life.
What did they do to you, man? She's been worried about you, bro. Tariq. Sorry about Steve, yeah? It's all right, he's home now. Stop crying.
Hello?
It's me.
I'm on TV this afternoon, The Cellar. Have you ever seen it?
What was all that about last night, then? I mean, your boyfriend reckons you was just playing mind games with him. Is that true?
Oh, for God's sake, Max, he's not my boyfriend. No. Of course not.
Because I wondered, you know, why it was we ran like that. Maybe it would have ended no different. There's me thinking Melissa's trying to save my skin when actually, we're just caught up in the middle of something. You and him winding each other up.
He hit me. How's Tariq?
He's not good.
Sorry.
You know what this is all about, don't you? I mean, what's on a computer?
No.
Well, I do. Look, I saved this. It's about your dad. It goes all the way up to him. Steve, Tariq. All this is because of your dad.
No, you don't know that.
Yes, I do. I've got emails from your dad to John Spears. Read it for yourself. It's all about politics and that. It's all why this has happened.
I don't care, Max. I'm not interested.
Yeah, I suppose Steve don't mean much to you. And what's it to you what happens to Tariq?
That'll be my cab.
Yeah, go on. You're gonna be all right. With your nice flat, your little parties, TV shows. Before you know it, you'll be dating some celeb. Daddy will see you all right.
You can't talk to me like that.
I won't bother you no more.
Is Tariq all right?
Yeah. No.
You know, if you want to tell me, I'll be happy to listen.
Where's the CD?
Hey!
What have you done with the copies?
What CD? Who do you think you are?
You know who I am, Don.
Right. I'm bringing the police.
You go right ahead, Don. You call the police. I told you not to cross me.
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about a CD.
See, I know that's not true, Max. Now, it'd be so much quicker and easier if you just told me where it is.
Hello?
Open the door. Now.
Who the hell's that? Listen, unless you're MI5, I'm calling the police.
Go ahead.
Face the wall!
No! Don't touch her, man.
Yeah, all right. Right, you save yourself a lot of grief if you just tell me where the copy is.
I'm not just saying this, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, let's go.
This is your first time on telly, isn't it? I bet you'll be doing loads of this sort of thing. Play your cards right, you could be the Diana of our times. Guys, Melissa Wheeler here. This is Jamil.
Hello, pleased to meet you, Melissa.
And our three manager here.
Live in 5, 4, 3.
Hi, and welcome back to the cellar.
And we've got a special guest, Melissa Wheeler, the daughter of the new Prime Minister.
This isn't right.
No, it isn't, is it?
You ain't gonna find nothing.
Must be cool, your dad being one of the most powerful men in the world.
Yeah. Guess being the Prime Minister's daughter gets you into all the right parties, right?
Film premieres, fashion shows. You'll be stepping out with a movie star before we can say, Houses of Parliament.
I'm sorry, I can't do this. It's just first time nerves, love. You'll be fine.
I can't do this trivial rubbish.
Of course you can.
No, I can't go to the parties and the photo shoots, okay, not knowing what I know. I saw some video emails today from my father to John Spears. Do you know who he is? He's the main organizer for the Democratic Consensus Party. These emails show that government... Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay, we can go to movie news.
No, okay, look. It's all here, okay? The government. My father's government think that democracy is sick beyond repair and they want to abolish it. They want to do away with elections, and that is what the Enabling Act is all about.
This what?
There's a vote in Parliament tonight, and that's what it's all about. To vote whether there may never be votes again. Kind of.
Sounds radical, Melissa.
Yeah, well, I just thought all the people who voted and all the people who didn't had a right to know.
So you don't get on with your dad, then?
I love my dad. But there's right and there's wrong. And this plan to abolish elections, that's got to be wrong.
You gave it to her.
You just pray to God you never have reason to come near my son again.
I'm sorry, Dad.
It's not your fault, Max.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. I voted for them.
Listen, Dad. I gotta go again.
Can I call you a car, Miss Wheeler?
No, just deal with it. Christ. How do you plan to bury this before this evening's vote?
Actually, Richard, there is one thing.
Guess you lot ain't been watching TV then.
No. You just got busted. Was that your idea of protecting your mate?
I just came here to tell you to watch the news. Melissa was on the TV. She dished the dirt. She told him about the emails and that.
On live TV?
Yeah, she was on the cellar. But she told him everything, the whole thing. She even said about like, her dad trying to stop elections. So you got what you wanted.
Wow. That's great.
Like I said, watch the news. I'll catch you later.
Max. Hiya.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me,
crisis for Richard Wheeler's new government after only 3 days in office. John Spears, Secretary of the Democratic Consensus Party and the Prime Minister's closest aide and ally, has dramatically announced his resignation. This recorded earlier today.
I have today offered my resignation to the Prime Minister. I'm deeply sorry for my error of judgment, and I only hope that Richard and his family will be able to forgive me in time.
That was John Spears this afternoon.
John's resigned.
Right now we're going live to number 10, where Prime Minister Richard Wheeler is about to make a statement.
Please. Good evening. Thank you very much for your patience. I wanted you to hear this from me first, so that you have it from the horse's mouth, as it were. John Spears, my friend, my trusted friend, John Spears, has been having an affair with my daughter, Melissa. This is not an appropriate relationship. Melissa is young. She's 19. And she's, emotionally, Since my wife died, as you know, 3 years ago, Melissa's had some emotional problems. And this is something that we have been addressing. She's had counseling, she's been in therapy, and She's a lot better. But she still has some way to go. Now, I've been sent some photographs. Anonymously. They're the kind of thing that no father would want to see. And apparently they've also been sent to some of the tabloid newspapers. Well, I've confronted John with the evidence. He's admitted everything, and I've accepted his resignation. Now, some of you may have seen Melissa on television earlier today when she made some bizarre accusations. You know, it's very difficult to be 19, even at the best of times. But when you're going through the kind of thing that my daughter is going through, and you feel that your cries for help are falling on deaf ears because your father is busy running the country, then those cries for help become more desperate. And it's then that Melissa, I'm very, very sorry. But I love you. You know that. And I'm here. I'm here.
So how long have you known about this?
Please, enough.
Melissa Wheeler's emotional outburst was on The Cellar this afternoon, a youth music and gossip show. Miss Wheeler, who had been invited to talk about music and fashion, was clearly in some distress from the moment she arrived.
Guess being the Prime Minister's daughter gets you into all the right parties, right?
I love my father. And that's what it's all about. Do you know who he is? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's his first time there.
No.
Okay, we can go to movie news.
Later this afternoon, Miss Wheeler refused to comment.
Would you please make a comment?
She's not going to forgive this, Richard.
She'll come round.
That's your problem. You always underestimate her.
We both had to make sacrifices, John. But I firmly believe it's for the greater good.
You know, you told me to enjoy life. Here's where it starts.
Later tonight, Richard Wheeler's Enabling Act will be put to a vote in the House of Commons. A big majority is expected. The Act gives special powers to pass legislation promised in its manifesto, to include new criminal justice, asylum and street begging laws. Mr. Wheeler plans to use the Act to fast-track emergency measures to protect national security and the liberty of the ordinary British citizen. Despite the scandal surrounding today's shock resignation by John Spears, Prime Minister Wheeler promised Parliament he would not be swept from his course.
There she is! Miss Wheeler! Miss Wheeler! Miss Wheeler! Come out the allegation!
What I said to you earlier, about everything being so easy for you. Whatever I said, anyways.
Oh, they'll be gone in a couple of days. Girl has sex with man is a pretty low-rent story.
What you did today was real.
I don't even know what's real anymore. Maybe my dad's right. Maybe I am crazy.
This is real. You ain't crazy. You ain't emotionally disturbed. We know the truth.
What difference does it make?
What you did today, it's the bravest thing I've seen anyone do.
That felt real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Curfew started.
We're standing at a crossroads. How you have voted tonight will shape our democratic institutions, perhaps for generations to come. And I thank you for putting your trust in me. Across the world, there are parliamentary systems modeled on our own, something that is rightly a source of great national pride. But this parliament has been a talking shop for too long. This week, the British people made it perfectly clear what they want. They voted for change, and tonight we have given them change. Now, for the first time in history, they have a government that will not fail them. The debate is over.
If you're interested in finding out more about this programme, you can visit channel4.com/lastride.